Okay, so this was a submission for the Alpine Gentlemen's Club for the One Star Strip Club Review, which is located in Syracuse, New York. And this is, again, for those of you who are unaware, usually it's fun to find like a couple strip clubs that have like multiple one-star reviews. This only has one-star review. And I think after reading it, you're probably going to realize why. This person is not a fan. But let's take a quick look here at the Alpine Gentlemen's Club photos. Let's see what they have here for their photos. Decent merch, right? I don't know why they'd have a sports bra and why you'd buy a sports bra. I'm pretty sure if you were a man going to the strip club and you were going like, hey, I need to get my wife or my girlfriend or my significant other a gift, you might as well come back over here and get the Alpine Gentlemen's Club established in 1953, because nothing says I love you like, hey, I just had vagina rubbed in my face from another woman while I paid her money and helped her get through medical school. Seriously. I don't know if that is meant to be like a star like glinting off of her mouth or off of her teeth, or if that is just a really odd covered cum shot. So you've got hashtag no place but Alpine trademarked. They trademarked the hashtag. That is already pretty trashy. Pretty trashy. I like it. I dig it. Let's see. Pop bottles with Q's hottest only at Alpine Gentlemen's Club. Do not like the spacing. Yeah, do not like the spacing. They could have probably figured this out a little bit better, but obviously they did it here so they could have experience our all-new VIP room, 401 Butternut Street, Syracuse, New York, 315-474-6709. Okay. Here we've got one of the girls wearing the shirt. So far, this is the only image I've seen on here that I find to be relatively interesting. This would be the girl who would wear the shirt. So unless you are, in fact, going to be buying the waitresses, their uniform, I don't quite see why you need to buy a sports bra. Spiky bra, no place but Alpine. Again, missing the trademark. So not as trashy, but okay. And then, sure, just a random creep shot. That's all this is. This is just a random creep shot. That's quite literally it. Jesus loves strippers. I completely agree. Jesus loves everybody, and strippers are people. They may not be reviewed as much as people, but they are. And then this is the club. I don't know about you, but I don't know if I would necessarily go into this club. It looks like a dive bar, but that, of course, is the Alpine Gentlemen's Club in Syracuse, New York. Now, as you can see here, the reviews really only give it one. And it's from just a few months ago, October 9th, 2017. He's the first to review the Alpine Gentlemen's Club, established in 1953. So John D here, you are a pioneer in the Syracuse, New York area. Let's see how you stack up or how you rate the Alpine Gentlemen's Club. So here, if I could give this place a 0-star rating, I would. Their website is alpinesear.com. And they had a BOGO well drink special from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. with $1 pizza slices. There was no pizza. I had to tell the bartender about the 2-for-1 drink special because she forgot. And that does relatively make sense. The prices: a well drink was $5, served in a glass that you usually had to get a shot on the rocks in. It was very bitter, rum and coke. Never had bitter rum before. The bitterness was probably in the soda, meaning they overloaded it with CO2. That's generally what happens in these situations. The diet soda was $3.50. Yes, $1 more than the well drink. With the BOGO in play. The cover charge was $5. Hey man, listen. Talk all you crap you want about the drinks. If the cover charge into a strip club is only $5, that's not that bad. That's really not that bad. See, for the first hour plus we were there, the dancers didn't dance. They all sat around, yawning, going outside, and cackling. What time of day were you there, man? Right? Like, even when I went to clubs and it was like the middle of the day, they still were dancing. It may have just been on a really weird rotation of like 3 girls, but they still did it. So if they're sitting around not dancing, then who are you paying to see? What's going on? Very disinterested lot. They all needed a nap. I don't think you should charge a cover charge if there's no show or even the hope of a show in the next hour after arrival. There was a college baseball game on the TV that was good, and they had Fox News on for you to listen to. It was a wild time. Yeah, nothing says, hey man, I'm here to get my dick rubbed, like a college baseball game and Fox News. Actually, I want to take the Fox News comment back. Some other anchors who are female. Not bad. Not bad. Better than MSNBC. Oh, I think, yeah, better than MSNBC. Eventually, the dancing did start. There were very few real customers in the place on a Saturday night. I would say 3 or 4 maximum. Lots of staff and friends of the staff. Define friend as someone who gets drinks for free, goes behind the bar themselves, etc. The girls dance 3 songs in a set of one stage, and then another 3 on another stage. The general format goes, well, okay, first, so they're doing 3 songs, which are usually about 2.5 minutes. So they're up there for 7.5 minutes? That's a long time. Usually they do 2 songs, like a 5-minute set. Stage 1. Song 1, girl takes most of the song to get on the stage. Okay. Song 2, girl adjusts herself and the clothing and fluffs hair. Stripper pole maintenance is done, usually 2 times or more. Song 3 talks to a passing staff member about something really important that couldn't have been handled before or after the 6 minutes of intense dancing. On to stage 2. The stage is so far away they should rent binoculars to see the dancers. Song 1, adjust self, stripper pole maintenance, adjust lights, and adjust something on the stage. No idea what, but it takes lots of time. Song 2, stripper pole maintenance, fluff hair, dance a little. Song 3, generally like song 2, but I did see 2 dancers take their top off very briefly. Now, which really makes me wonder when it comes to the stripper pole maintenance, if they are just really trying to wipe it down to keep the herpes out, the crabs out, and the HPV at a minimum. The odd thing about this place is that the topless dancers generally do not go topless. That's never a good sign. I saw 2 that tried, but one had the lights turned down so low, usually red and blue lights, I could only see her body outline. One had a slow strobe light on, only that light, so you could catch a fast glimpse of them topless. The topless time might be maybe 1 minute of the dance, plus they only do this dance on the stage that's 50 feet away. You really do need those binoculars. And at this point, I really do wish that the Alpine Gentlemen's Club in Syracuse, New York, very much had photos of what it looked like on the inside. Not just sports bras with the company branding and a hat that says Jesus loves strippers. Now, one dancer came up to me and told me that they told her she had to talk to customers. She asked me if I was having a good time. I told her the place sucked. I told her that I thought that it was a topless club since I was there for over an hour and a half and there were no topless dances yet. I wasn't thrilled. She told me that some would go topless on the stage, but you couldn't really see far away. She told me to wait for her and she would give me a show. Yeah, right. Their whole job there is to get you to buy a show. So she's going to be flirting. Either she sucked at flirting, if that's evidenced by the fact that they told her to go talk to people, because that is how the clubs get their money outside of, what it costs for the drinks as well as the cover charge. And if the cover charge is only $5, they're not making much from the front door. Now it says here, on the wall, the following prices were posted for VIP dances. One song, $20. Each additional song, $20. And again, you're looking at like a 7.5 minutes costing you about 60 bones. 15 minutes was $100, which is actually a better deal than buying than getting 6 songs in a row. Because 6 songs in a row would cost you $120 and you'd get about the same amount of time. So you save a little bit. 30 minutes is $200, which again would be a fair amount. 45 minutes would be $300. 60 minutes is $400. What would you, look, okay, unless you're in there like really doing something, you don't need an hour in the VIP room, right? Like you do not need that unless you're wearing like extremely thin pants and you don't expect to walk out there needing your underwear anymore. Like that is just a fact about these VIP clubs. Now it says if you do take the VIP, I would suggest going for the 1 hour deal. After the dancer takes a nap, primps herself, and performs pole maintenance, you might get a few minutes of entertainment. Did I mention the baseball game on the TV? It was a great game. They turned off the sound on Fox News when the dancers were awake enough to dance, but kept the show on. I was practicing reading lips, kept me busy during the slow times. All right, okay. Let's see here. There's other reviews here, but they're not. Oh, and they got some good reviews there too. But this is good. This is good. The Alpine Gentlemen's Club in Syracuse, New York. Obviously a place that you have no real need to go. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I'm pretty sure Syracuse offers a lot more in terms of a finer gentleman's establishment. But hey, if you're looking for Fox News and a baseball game on a Saturday night, that's your best place to go.